Welcome Tim Davids to the stage for Hip Hop, a primer for white people.
Thank you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Did someone vomit here early on? Hey, what's up? I'm Tim Davids. You can find me on Twitter at 2509 or on Tumblr. I'm also 2509 is my alter ego. In 8th grade, people also just used to call me Fatso. I also write for Popular Lemonade. That's a hip-hop blog. Sometimes I write for Westward Culture. My qualifications to teach you about hip-hop, here they are. I have the swagger that only comes with real self-loathing. My heritage is partially minority-based, as in my mom is half Jewish and my dad's a Mongoloid. And actually, my pimp hand thing is because I'm really good at handball. Handball, though, is what I call masturbation. I'm not proud of that bottom thing. By the way, if you ever meet rappers, they give you high fives like this, and you have no idea what's going on. So you're at a party, and you're white. This is for white people. And you're doing whatever white people do at a white party, like drinking Windex or listening to Hall & Oates. And all of a sudden, this music comes on that's filled with curse words. You're like, what is this? And it's hip-hop. So the goal here today is to teach you to have a conversation about hip-hop at the said party. Without looking like a fool, because as we all know, insincerity is the big thing these days. Look, I'm wearing a V-neck shirt. Over another shirt, it's useless. The 4 elements of hip-hop culture. The MC, the DJ, the breakdancer, and graffiti artist, Rick, who's up next. Of course, as we're talking about music, we're going to focus on MC Hammer and DJ Tanner tonight. That took me 4 hours to make in Photoshop. So I don't know if you know this, but years ago, 20 million black people volunteered to come to a new country and do all the work no one wanted to do. If that's a concept you have trouble understanding, just think of Mexicans and Walmart. By the way, that is not a Photoshop image. That is my dad on his way to work. Oi, team, I just wish I could work at the place where I could be in a union. Well, you can't, Dad, because you don't speak English. So this is the evolution of that music. It started with tribal stuff, it went to spirituals, and it became this, which is a Lil Wayne song that leads me to the first and most cardinal rule of understanding and talking about hip-hop, if you are a white person, which is don't use the fucking N-word. It's not for you. Replace it with something if you have to. Some white people like to use slave. I like to replace it with something still somewhat offensive, so I say faggot, because gay people aren't as scary as black people. Here's a quick history of hip-hop. In the late 70s, DJ Kool Herc came here from Jamaica. He used to give speeches that rhymed about how great he was. It was called toasting. At the same time, he pulled break beats. He pulled beats from soul albums and funk albums and created break beats, which basically invented hip-hop, the first mainstream hit of which was Rapper's Delight. In '83, it moved from its disco roots and became a lot more street and a lot more mainstream with Run DMC and the Beastie Boys. Give it up for the Beastie Boys, y'all. From there, it led to the golden age of hip-hop, which is more jazz-influenced and socially conscious, and kind of epitomized in a tribe called Quest, which I think is a dumb name because it should just be Quest. It's redundant. Or have a better name for your tribe, like Shaka Zulu something. Then a bunch of guys came straight out of Compton like a loose cannon, epitomized here by family film star Ice Cube, and effectively created gangster rap. He could still kill you with his fucking pinky. Don't laugh at him. He's cuddly. So we'll move on to some people you should recognize. This is Tupac and Biggie. One is skinny, one is fat, one's from the east, one's from the west. They're both dead. So if you talk about them, just say R.I.P. and hit your chest twice. Don't do it 3 times, don't do it 1 time. It'll be awkward. Just twice. R.I.P., guys. 50 Cent and Kanye West, they took a genre, they watered it down, they made it corporate. Gangster rap and backpacker rap, which is indie rap, basically. They made it corporate. From there, we moved to the crazy fucking rappers, which includes Lil Wayne and later Kanye West. Lil Wayne, of course, was a scientific experiment designed to see what would happen if you blew weed smoke into the mouth of a Muppet over and over and over again. And of course, icons and moguls. This is Jay-Z and Dr. Dre, one from the east, one from the west. He is not an MD, so if you try to have him fix your tibia, he just serves you with a restraining order. Learn that the hard way. Jay-Z, however, is married to Beyonce, and that's more than enough. If you've seen her, oh my God. When in danger in this insincere conversation, just reference the Wu-Tang Clan, because everybody loves them, but no one can sing one of their songs. I love the Wu-Tang Clan. Oh yeah, what song do you like? The one about swords. 36 Chambers Forever. All right, I'm Tim Davids. Or 2509, and thank you very much.